Welcome to Hair Hero, the podcast where we dive deep into the minds of the best in the business to uncover what makes them tick and sometimes what makes them twitch. I'm your host, Ryan Whedon, founder of Masters of Balayage and creator of Masters Academy. Join me each week for impactful conversations with industry leaders, icons, influencers, and trendsetters. Get ready to be inspired, learn from the pros, and maybe even have a laugh or two. Because let's face it, if we can't have fun talking about hair, we're doing it wrong. Let's get started. Hey friends, let me jump in here real quick. Have you heard about our 2 world-famous certification courses? If balayage is your thing, we've got the Balayage Masters Program, or BMAP as our students call it. And if blonding is your thing, we've got the Blonde Masters Certification course. These immersive, fast-track mastery courses guide you through modern fundamentals all the way to advanced mastery with topics like bleach outs, zigzag foliage, and hybrid blonding. With hours of immersive video training, color theory, skill strategy, accountability, live training, not only will you feel completely transformed by the end of the program, you feel like you've accelerated through years of hard work. You're also going to gain an unstoppable confidence to not just raise your prices and your value, but to create the life you want as a certified specialist. You know that feeling that you get when you return home after a hair show and for a few days you feel like you can do anything? Well, imagine feeling like that every single day without the feeling fading. That's what our programs do for you. And right now, we're holding a sale that is breaking the internet. For a limited time, you can save $300 on the Blonde Masters Certification course or save $200 on the Balayage Masters program. Try one, try both. Some members have already taken the course multiple times. That's how good they are. Register now and see for yourself at www.mobnext.com. That's MOBNEXT.com. MobNext, where hairstylists get ahead and stay ahead.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan Whedon, CEO and founder of Masters of Balayage and certified high performance coach. I'm excited to bring a very powerful lesson here today on 5 reasons why you should start a niche business, or if you already are in business, why you should specialize in a niche, specialize in something to grow your business to limitless proportions. If you want to build your empire, this is how you start. If we think about some of the biggest companies in the world right now, they started as niche businesses. Let's think one of the biggest ones that comes to my mind, Amazon. Yeah, I know. What do they sell now? Everything, right? But they started selling books. Remember bookstores? Back in the day, bookstores, we go walk in, and I know there's a few of them around now. Some of them have still maintained some brick and mortar space, but Amazon started selling books. And then they realized that people want books, but then people want things fast, and they decided they could sell more things. So they decided to grow and scale, and now you can pretty much get anything on Amazon. Who else? We started out with Netflix. Netflix is another big one. Remember, they pretty much put the blockbusters out of service. You used to go into a movie and, what are we doing on Friday night? Let's go into a blockbuster, see what they have, see what the new rentals are, right? You walk in there, you get a movie, grab some popcorn, and you were off. You go home and you watch it, you return it. Netflix is like, let's bring that feel to your living room without you having to leave your living room. So they were this subscription service where you pay a certain amount of money monthly and DVDs would arrive in your mailbox. That was great. But now what are they doing? Now they have streaming services. They've expanded to that from starting with a niche. And they're now a movie producing company, right? They are producing series and original series and things. So they continue to grow, but they started really niched down. So if you are a hairdresser or in the knowledge industry, maybe you want to have an online course, you need to start with a niche. You need to start with a specialty. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons why today. So here we are, why you should start with a niche business. The first reason you should start with a niche business, less competition. Now with less competition, that means it's easier for you to get more visibility with a lot less effort, okay? If you're trying to do everything and you're in an already crowded industry, and let's face it, most industries are crowded. There's lots of people. If you're a hairdresser, right? There's a lot of people doing hair, cutting hair, coloring hair, etc. There are, if you're in the online knowledge business, right, you're doing courses and training and coaching. There's coaches everywhere. Like you throw a rock, you're going to hit a coach somewhere, right? But what are these coaches specializing in? If it's mindset, if it's business, if it's marketing, it's hard to specialize in everything. So it's better to start in a niche focus. Number 2, charge specialty prices. Now, this is one of the greatest things about being in a niche. One of my niches when I was a hairstylist and created an entire company around it is balayage. And for those of you that know me, that's what we are known for, balayage, right? It's a specialty coloring technique that lightens the hair, gives it that nice lived-in look, and you can charge a lot of money for it because not everybody does it. You can charge a lot of money for these specialized services, the things that you get online, specialized courses in marketing, specialized salons that focus on extensions. The more specialized and more wanted that particular niche is, and they want to find somebody that is really good at it, the more you can charge for it. The third, passion fueled. Now, when you're selecting a niche, you don't want to just pick something because it sounds good or because you heard there's a lot of money in it. You got to be excited about it. You got to wake up enthused about it. You got to bring that enthusiasm to the product. Like here I am talking about business. I love business. I love talking about business. And I started from a niche company and we've turned our company into offering education and offering professional products and extensions. And we continue to grow, but we started with a niche service specialty balayage and you can grow from there. Same thing that you can do as well, but it's got to be passion. It's got to be something that you are invested in because nobody's going to love something as much as you do. And nobody's going to care what you're selling if they don't believe that you believe in it. The fourth reason to start a niche business, easier marketing. Does that mean it's going to be like you just put an ad out there and you're going to get lots of business? No, but you're going to have less competition. We talked about that. The less competition means the less money you're going to have to spend if you're putting ads in a magazine, putting ads in online, maybe like a Facebook ads or something like that. If you're on Instagram, you're not going to be competing with every other company on there trying to push the same product in front of people. So there's going to be less competition. Let's just say, for instance, that my specialty is curly hair. And my goal audience is hairdressers that want to learn how to be better coloring and cutting curly hair. Okay. There's not a lot of people out there doing that. So if you are really, really good at that, you're putting that out there, it's not going to get lost in the noise. People are going to see that, and people that are really interested in learning how to cut and color curly hair are going to see that, and they're going to be, hey, I'm going to bookmark that page. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to look into that a little bit deeper. And because there's not everybody doing it, you can charge more for that ticket price. The last reason to start a niche business, huge growth opportunities. Again, let's look at Netflix, huge. Let's look at Amazon, huge empires. Another one that comes to mind is Uber. Remember the rideshare service, right? It was like the answer to taxis, where instead of hailing a cab to get where you want to go, now you just grab your phone, you pop in, I'm going here, and this is here, and a car pulls up right next to you, you know exactly what car, you can jump in that car. Uber. I don't know why I'm explaining Uber, but you know Uber. Now what do? They got into the delivery service. Now you can get anything delivered to you. Uber Eats, right? Now they can stop by CVS for you or Rite Aid or a grocery store. They can make multiple stops on the way, and they can also take you to where you want to go. So if you are not convinced to start a niche business, these are 5 reasons why you should. It's time now to focus, to specialize, start small, grow methodically, not radically, and who knows, your empire could be knocking on your door next.
Thanks for tuning in to Hair Hero. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a 5-star review. It helps us reach more listeners just like you. And don't forget to screenshot this episode and share it on Instagram, tagging us at Masters of Balayage. We'd love to see your posts and share them. Until next time, remember, be bold, be brave, be you. See you in the next episode.